Hello. Bit of Christmas shopping done. Couldn't get what I wanted to get, so we're gonna have to go over there now. Which is a pain in the arse, but that's what today's all about. Right, so we go through Lymington. I might even go to the High Street for you. Lymington High Street. Should we do that? Yeah, I've been up Lymington High Street, I don't think. We'll do that. Yeah, I'm still coughing. And no, I haven't been to the doctors. I don't need to go. I'm fit and healthy. When we were talking about the, we were talking to the current owners. We got on really well with them. They're really nice people. And we were talking about doctors and dentists up there. She was telling us all about the area, and I said, "Oh, easy to get an appointment." She said, "Look, I've lived in the area for 25 years now, and it's not that I need to go to the doctors often, but when I do go to the doctors, I can always get an appointment more or less straight away. You know, they got a little doctor's just down in the next village, and because it's so sparsely populated, you know, it's not like they've, they haven't got like a Holiday Inn full of, full of people. Do you get where I'm coming from? You know, it just doesn't happen like there, so they've only got the local sort of thing. And of course, you know, I'm going for it. Hold on to the camera. So we're going to go in the bottom end of town and drive all the way up through to the top. So this is Lymington. And it's so much more expensive to live down here than it is in New Milton. It's unbelievable. It's just because it's Lymington. And it's been voted that it's one of the best places in the UK to live. As far as I can see, the vast majority of people, well, a lot of people that live in Lymington are stuck up their own arses. It's full of the yachty London club, do you know what I mean? Push the locals out because they can't afford to buy down here. And, you know, it's just, no. It's over £7 a pint down here. That shocked some of you, wasn't it? Going to workman's club and it's £3.50 for a pint of mould. No, it's that posh down here, they don't even do mould. They'll have some local up your arse ale at £8 a pint. I haven't stopped. I haven't had any lunch yet. I had a crumpet for my breakfast. I do like I'm partial to a bit of crumpet. It's a funny old place. Lymington. Made in Italy boutique. Do you know what I mean? I went and had we sold our sofa last night, and I didn't want to cart it all the way up to because it's old, it's leather, it's a bed settee, and it's kid heavy, and I really didn't want to be moving it back. It's uncomfortable to sit in, and it's even worse to sleep on. So we put it out for sale. We sold it for 100 quid last night. And I said to them, look, I can't move it myself. So as long as you come and give us a hand, we can stick it in my van and I'll deliver it to your house. So they came out from a nice place in Brockenhurst. And once I finished in Brockenhurst, this is Lymington by the way. Once I finished, oh, you should have Poundland on the right. You should have seen the uproar when that was coming in. Oh, lowering the tone of Lymington. That's how up their own arses they are around here. Oh, and I forgot to look for. I was going to park in Craig's. Bloody hell. Go on, you can get in there, mate. Jeez. So yeah, I thought on the way home I'd get fish and chips last night because the gorgeous Kira was out at Christmas do in Winchester. She went to the Ivy. That's how posh they are. Went to the Ivy. So anyway, I thought I'd get fish and chips. So I went in. And I said, oh, that looks a nice bit of fish in the I'll have that in a small portion of chips, please. She said, yeah, no problem. So I'm going to get, yes, please. So she did it all up. And she said, that'll be £10 and 10 pence, please. Are you going across this? Yeah, there you go. And that'll be £10 and 10 pence. I said, I didn't realise it was in service. She just looked at me blankly, like, you take the piss. Well, she didn't even look at me. I don't think she realised that I was taking the piss. Oh, there we go. And then the sort of penny dropped, and she went to say something, and I went, don't. She said £10.10 for fish and chips. And I just thank you very much and just walked out. I thought, no, I mean, the fish was nice, the chips were alright. But £10.10 for fish and chips, come on. It was only a small portion of chips. And I didn't get a serviette with it. I don't know. So that was Lymington. So we're going to the Otter's nursery. I'm going in there to buy a pair of socks. Believe it or not, because we were in there on, what day was it? Saturday. Was it Saturday or Sunday maybe? Sunday. We went in there on Sunday. I was working Saturday. Yeah, I worked Saturday. You'll have seen that by now. And which was very lucrative as I'm an agency driver. So that was good. So she saw a pair of socks she liked. And if those of you have watched Vera, if you've watched Vera, you'll know what I'm talking about. She always wears that waxed round hat. Gorgeous Kieran wanted one of those, but it didn't have the size to fit her in there, so I managed to find one today, which was a bigger size, so hopefully that'll fit her. So I'm coming down this way now. I'm getting further and further away. It was tidy, old mate. Further and further away from where my unit is. We were up late last night because the gorgeous Kira got the last train she possibly could back from Winchester. She was on her night out. And I had to pour them all into the car and deliver them off. So we eventually got home, well, got to bed about 1:30 last night. So I was a bit weary this morning. Right, out of the nursery, here we go. I only came in here for all the times I've driven past here, which must be hundreds of times. I've never ever been in. And it was really nice. I was really surprised. I might even get a panini and a cup of tea in it because it was really nice. I think I might. Oh, nearly wetting. See, that's what happens when you drive a truck. I nearly wetting the goods in. That's shocking. Oh, it's full up, look. I'm going to go down the bottom end. I'll have a good look around the plants while I'm here. I'm going to go up here. Far enough away that no one parks near me. I'm going to go here. I can get right to the front then. Oh, that's a poor bit of parking, wasn't it? Oh my word alive. Let's have another go, shall we? How's about that? Right, we're in. Right, let's go and see what we can find. I'll speak to you all in a bit. Hello. Well, that was sort of semi-successful. They didn't have what I wanted to get, but I got something similar. There must have been a mad rush this week on sales. Come on then. It's full of old people. Bloody hell. It's like, Mildred, do you want to go down here nursery today, get a cup of tea and a bit of cake? Oh yeah, Harold, I'd love to do that. I haven't been down there for at least 3 days. We better go down and see what new geraniums they got. They might have some of that carrot cake you like. Yeah, just get out of my kin way. Right, so, ooh, 1 bar on the old battery. So you might cut out in a minute. So we got Goat Boy at present. We got Goat Girl at present. And we got the Gorgeous Kira Summit. Got her 2 things. Got her the Vera hat. We got her some welly socks. And I got her a rather nice China. Looks like an old beehive, bee honeycomb type thing. Bird feeder. Which I thought would be nice. And she can have it outside her office window and she can watch the birds coming. And shit everywhere. We can't have her where we live because it just attracts the rats. We had that problem. The neighbour had a bird table and loads of bird feed, and we were inundated with bloody rats. But on a farmyard, it's full of bloody rats anyway. Might get them out of the barn if we put it on the lawn. So anyway, we were going to go to the unit, but I don't know what time it is now. 2:30. Oh, it's nearly time for my afternoon nap. So I do like a nap in the afternoon. God, that'll be all stopping when we get up there. I'll be flat out. It's going to be a different way of life, isn't it? Totally different way of life. There's always going to be something to do. Logs to split, logs to saw up, fencing to mend, quails to feed, horses to keep out the bloody way of, vegetables to prune. You don't prune vegetables, do you? Vegetables to grow and like talk to. I saw a thing on YouTube today about guinea pigs. And they free range them, and I like the idea of that. They keep the grass down and they just free range. and they get used to it pretty straight away, and they're quite bird savvy. I hate seeing stuff in cages. Like the quail, they won't be in cages. They won't be. They'll be in the barn because they're a bit. They're not. They're at the bottom of the food chain, really. Guinea pigs aren't far off, but at least they got the sense of running hide. I don't think quail have. So yeah, no, we probably won't have guinea pigs. You can't make nothing out of them, can you? I mean, if we have some, it'll be because they've been rescued, which is what we said we'd like to do as well. We'd like to do a bit of rescuing. Never been in that. There's another nursery over there, Everton Nurseries. I've never been in there either. They got a cafe. You can spend all your days. There's hundreds of nurseries around here. You can go to a different nursery every day and have a cup of tea, cup with a slice of cake, and a different nursery. If you're older or young, that takes your persuasion. But yeah, we said we'd rescue. You know, if anything needs anything's going to slaughter and there's nothing wrong with it, i.e. he's not got shitloads of vet bills coming out of his ears, and it just needs rescue because the people thought it was a good idea at the time. Jeez, oh, thought it was a good idea at the time. We'll have it. We've both made that. We'll make that commitment. We'll give something back, and that's our way of doing it. And I think that'd be a nice thing to do. Yeah, but that's definitely the chickens that we get in. Like I say, we don't know if they're leaving the chickens that they've got behind. If so, that's brilliant. But we want to up the flock a bit, so we'll every now and again there's a rescued chicken place in Inverness. It's about an hour away, hour and a bit, and it's almost like, how many do you want? You can go from 5 to a couple of thousand. I think it's that many. Otherwise they go to slaughter, and there's nothing wrong with them. They continue to lay, and just want to give them a bit of a nice home after being stuck in a barn with metal floors. I want to, you know, so they can you know, feel grass under their feet and pick at worms and stuff. They never had that choice or opportunity to do that, and I think that's a nice thing to do. I've done it before. I got my chickens when I was in Scotland, when I lived up there. I got rescue hens. And they knew, funny enough, they knew because they had such a lovely temperament. And they were stunted. I got them, they were pecked to death. You know, they had no feathers hardly. They were in shit state. And it took a little while for the feathers to grow out, but they become beautiful looking birds. And you know when a chicken's healthy, because the wattle, the red bit on the top of the head, it looks like a rubber glove, you know, the one that goes red, proper red, because otherwise when they're kept indoors and they're fed shit, they're all they're white. And mine were bright red, and the eggs, the yolks were just like blood orange almost. They're beautiful, lovely. Yeah, they were good girls, they were. So yeah, looking forward to that. I want to breed quail. Go on, my son. I want to breed quail. And yeah, I want to breed quail. And we want to rescue a few animals. At this point, I don't really worry too much about what it is. I don't particularly want to rescue a fucking horse. But I don't mind a couple of donkeys. We've got room. Don't mind rescuing a couple of donkeys. But you know, rabbits and small animals, if they're going, we want to get some. We want to get some farm cats. We got Walter, and he's a good hunter. But you know, we could do with a couple A couple of feral ones, which probably won't end up being feral. They'll end up living in the house, I know it. Pointless saying otherwise, isn't it? But I'd like a couple of barn cats. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, honestly, it's difficult not to become overexcited about it, and I've screwed myself back so many times now because of the problems that we've had. So it's almost like it's very difficult to get excited. But I know it's getting closer. You know, we're talking February now. Move date of February, January. I mean, December's done and dusted. Nothing's going to happen. And by the time we get through January, and then get up there and start getting shit done. So many things to think about. I mean, the grand tour of the place is going to take, well, it ain't going to be all done in one video. So I'm going to do it in stages. I'm going to segment it up and show bits of it. I think that's the only way to do it justice, so you get a feel for. I think I might need to get a drone. I'd like to find someone that does droning, or drone on, but I haven't got a drone. Well, I have, but I might dig it out and have a go with it actually when I'm out there. It's only a tiny little one, and I've never really got the grips with it, so maybe I will. I've still got it all. Yeah, I might do that. Found it the other day. Get some aerial shots of the place for you. I can't. Oh, what is going on here? Bloody road ahead closed. Where? Where is it bloody closed? Might not be closed where I'm going. There's always so many road closures on around here at the moment. Road ahead closed, so I can go left here by the looks of it. Oh yeah, I'm going to have a little nap this afternoon. Little granddad nap. Seeing as I was up early. No, I wasn't up early. I was up late. Gorgeous Kira had to have a meeting this morning online. She wasn't really with it, but she was in better condition than some of them. From what I can make out, it was a tale of carnage last night. One bloke fell over, another bloke sort of got taken ill. Another bloke left his wife there, the husband and wife team. One just went home. Trouble was he lived on the Isle of Wight, and he went home with both the tickets. So she was stranded here. And one bloke got arrested. Yeah, eventful evening. There was only about 10 of them. Fucking hell. So she was a bit hungover this morning, was the gorgeous Kira. I'd imagine if she's not in bed already this afternoon, then she's. I don't think she's got much. She had a couple of meetings this morning, which she's dealt with. Not quite sure how she did it, considering the state she was in when she woke up, but she soldiered on. And I suspect she's probably going to have a nap as well. We call it a day, unless anyone phones her. Right, well, I'm nearly home. And I didn't do half the things I was going to do, but tomorrow's another day. Gorgeous Kira's working away tomorrow. She's got a meeting up in Woking, so she'll be going up in the morning. Which gives me all day to do absolutely fuck all. No, I've got stuff to do tomorrow. I've got to do all the things that I didn't do today. We've got to go shopping later as well. Oh my god. I can't see that happening somewhere. Might do. If I have a nap now, we'll be alright for 5-6 o'clock. Right, I'm nearly home, so I'll speak to you all later on. See you later.